Cool Kids, what it is. I wanted to talk to you guys about a little thing. This is going to be a real quick video that's interesting. You get persnickety stackers. Have you met these people? They have an opinion about everything, but they don't make any content, which is fine. It's fine. This is in response to the Kansas kid. Apparently, some of these persnickety stackers, they're entitled to their opinions. I ain't hating on them, but it's kind of funny. They don't make their own videos. They just talk mad smack about other people's videos. Everybody's a critic, right? Now, look. If Salivate Metals or somebody like that came to my channel and said, "Hey, brah, you need to work on your camera work or something," I might listen to him. But I get these cats. I'm with the Kansas kid on this one. I get these cats. They come in. They ain't never made a video, or if they did, it was streaming video games or something. Maybe they thought they were the next big Twitch streamer. And they get a little butt hurt. Maybe life isn't going their way. They got nothing better to do. I don't know. Thing is, I wanted to tell the Kansas kid, I wanted to reassure him, look at these prices. This is what I've been paying. I started stacking in 2012. So you do the math on that. My point is you're doing fine at $24, $25 a coin. That price is a fine price. As you know, my general rule is a Morgan dollar right now, 28, as long as it's not a coal, would be a fine price for a common day Morgan. So, again, I wouldn't worry about the haters. Come here, Evie. Yes, for you people that didn't know, Eva's still alive. She hangs out with me. She kind of hides from all the animals. So I got a lot of animals in the house we're taking care of that aren't necessarily mine lately. But Eva is okay. She just doesn't care for the dogs, so much. Rain's not so worried about it. Come on, babies. And so here's Rain. She's, like I said, she's pretty outgoing. Eva's like 13 years old. Eva's not going to put up with all the dogs bouncing around. Here you go, bud. Look, Kansas kid. If you were worried about it, this is what I paid for peace dollars, This is what I pay. The only ones I would tell you, I'd caution you paying too much on are the commemoratives, But even then, some of them are pretty rare. Like this one here is a little more scarce. So I paid $23 for it, Right? Plus, it's got a cool military motif, which we like. That's cool. But, you get a common day peace dollar for $20, 21, 22, 23. Heck, I paid 28 for that one. That was probably back when silver was a little higher. That goes back to that dollar cost averaging, right? And then you can get one for 17, 18, 26. See, so it's all over the place. Let's see what these ran. 26, right? So I paid big money, 27. See that? 26. So yeah, if you're paying 25, you're doing fine. I have good luck with these Ikes. I get them under melt frequently, it seems. $7. And I will tell you, all these people naysaying they were buying Eagles at $35, $40. How's that make sense? Right? Here's what I paid. I paid $35.12 for this back in 2012. And I don't know if you know what the price of silver was back then, but it was about $35. So the premiums were pretty low. When the silver price goes up, the premiums go down. That's what I've noticed. So when you're paying a little more, right? Well, you know what you're paying for. You know what you're paying for. Look at this. You want to talk about premiums? Check this bad boy out. Don't you worry, Kansas kid. You did fine. You did fine. You did just fine. Look at that. You know what the premium is on something like that? Here we go. You ready for this? It's 100 times what you're paying. literally 100 times. No, 10 times. My bad. 10 times what you're paying. 10 times the premium for one of these. So I could have got 10 Morgans for what I paid for this one Lafayette. Same sort of deal. You know, you were talking about the cool factor. Here's a trade dollar. Get ready to get hurt. Bam! How's that butt feel? $225. Actually, that's a 75, I think. $275 for a beat up trade dollar from the 100-year anniversary of the United States. And if you want to see another really big premium, look at that. Look no further than this. 1859. Oh, your favorite mint. And what do we pay for that dang thing? I think it hurt my soul so bad I didn't even write down. Nope, $200. $200. There it is. $200. Yeah. Yeah, that really happened. Yeah. You know, so yeah, I don't want you feeling too bad about your purchases or any of that stuff. I don't want you feeling like you overpaid or life is bad for you. I don't want you to, think, and don't worry about what these, these cats out here, some of them, they don't mean nothing. Some of them, they're a little butthurt. Now this I can deal with. This is the kind of premium I can deal with on a coin right there. That I can deal with that premium. Yep, stack it up. Those are all about $10. That I can deal with. That's $1.58. I can deal with that. Man, I love it. I love it. Oh, look at that. I've always had good luck with these guys right here. The Washington halves from '82. Oh man, no one cares about them. Get them under melt all the time. I haven't been hunting for years because I got so many, but you can only have so many before you start. But if I see them under melt, I grab them. Because why the hell wouldn't you? Why the hell wouldn't you? It's under melt. Why won't you grab it under melt? Now I will tell you, Kansas kid, I gotta tell you, least favorite. But if I see them under melt, I grab them. Least favorite $50. Period. I don't know. It's a toss-up. I gotta say I kind of like the Kennedys better because there's less wear on them. That's the only reason. But if I see them under melt, I grab them. Why wouldn't you? Even this stuff, especially this stuff. I got a whole roll of these at the coin show. Like 60% of melt, I will say this: if you're wanting more silver for your buck, generally speaking, chunk silver is the way to go. Yeah, these were the first ones I bought. Silver was like $30 an ounce, so those were under melt when I bought them. But this is the good stuff, man. Don't let nobody tell you what to stack. When you go to sell those Morgans here in 50 years, when you're old and decrepit, right? Hey guys, calm it down over there. What are you guys doing over there? Oh, I see what's going on. Rain is bothering Eva. Eva's telling her stop. Knock it off. Alright. You know, you can get some trimes with holes in them. Have you ever priced these in a nicer grade? They are astoundingly expensive. I don't have a nice graded, I don't have a pretty trime, but I do have a few. I have a few trimes. I have like 6 or 7 of them. Alright. You know, you can pay $22.88 for a commemorative dollar with, you know, I don't know what the melt is on that stuff. Let's look it up. So here's the thing. Kansas Kid says he's paying $25. Oh, you might look into these so-called dollars. These were tokens that were made by each state at various times. It was a campaign during the like 60s and 70s. Anyway, I found a few of these under melt through the years. So yeah, they're called so-called dollars. And you gotta watch out though. Some of them are in bronze, so you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure, you know, do your research, do your holy homework. Exnomia is always tricky because most of the times when they make a medal or a token, they'll do different grades. They'll do the premium. A lot of times they'll go bronze, silver, gold, just like the Olympics, which is very apropos considering that we're in the French Olympics. Wow, yeah. All right. Yeah, that is nice. What do you think of that? So that costs $10.89. If you do the math on that, it's real easy to tell, right? Remember we were talking about the silver weight, 0.773, right? 6. That, if you were to take this and multiply it by 2, you come up with 0.7234. So that is quite a difference in silver weight between this and that, 2 of these. So let me show you what I mean. Oh, those are 40% or so. I'd have to get to 90%ers to. So we'll just pretend these are 90%ers. 2 of these weighs. Do some math here. I'll actually grab my calculator so we can do it right, because I don't want to be accused of being one of the cats that don't. Where's my other phone? Other phone. Hold that thought, guys. Hold that thought. Just wanted to show you what these run. Yeah. Don't get them Hawaiian coins. Woo! Them's pricey. Alright, here we go. Calculator. Calculator. Mashed potato. Anyway, it's nice chilling with you guys. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get to work. But I saw that video and I wanted to tell all you cats that are out there messing with Mr. Kansas Kid. 1, he can handle himself. He don't need my help. But I want you guys to understand what you're doing is you're shooting the messenger. Don't do that. We're here to help you gather information. We are not giving investment advice. You gotta stack what you want, and you gotta do your own freaking homework, okay? If I tell you this coin is 90% silver with an ASW 0.7734, right? Then you have, or 36 rather, you have to do your math and tell me, dude, you're full of it. It's 0.3164. And you bought it for $10. Well, yeah, that's about melt. You know, I bought this back in, 2012 or 2013. So it was a really good deal at the time. Anyway, calculator. Where are you at? Calculator. Hold on, I'm going to pause this so I can find the calculator. All right, 0.7736 minus 0.7234 is about a war nickel's difference in silver weight. So, here we go. We're going to do the math. I'm going to show you what's up, cool kids. This coin, which is the same weight as a Morgan dollar. Let's go ahead and put a Morgan dollar in there. And then we'll take 2 64s and a war nickel. And they would equal each other roughly. They're about 0.006 difference on that. So that's really close. So every time you buy a silver dollar, you're buying 2 halves and a war nickel. Or 4 quarters and a war nickel. Or 10 dimes and a war nickel. Or, you get where I'm going with this? I think a half dime would be too heavy. So half dime doesn't work. Because, well, no, half dimes are lighter. Half dimes still don't work either way. It's a war nickel. A war nickel is actually a little light in the ass. Just a touch. Like I said, 6 thousandths of an ounce. But that would be as close as you could get. So if you're ever trading, right, barter-wise, and that's what I love about this stuff. If you know the ASW, you can get really close. I've done videos about this. First of all, you can get to an ounce just about exactly. Just about exactly with every country. Remember, I did videos. Check them out. How to get 1 ounce of silver in Canadian, German, U.S., right? So for the U.S., if you're doing 90%, right, you're going to do $1.40, right? $1.40. That's the secret sauce, okay? But in other countries, it's different combinations. I've done videos, but if you have the ASW down, right, you can figure it out. You can solve the answer. You can solve the riddle. The riddle of silver. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. And Kansas Kid, I'm going to tag you in this one. I want you to keep your head up. And I wanted to remind you, it's your fault that I bought those, what do they call them, vintage rounds. Remember when the silver dropped and I went to the gold center and bought vintage rounds at like $24 each? And you guys, you and the Mistress Raven were like, those are some pretty decent rounds you got there, Josh. Well, I blame you guys because now I have vintage rounds when I could have been buying these instead. I would venture to guess that you already have way more Morgans than I do. And I don't know how your stack is on ASEs. I've actually been upping my ASE game because the premiums are down. And I'm not telling you guys, again, no investment advice here, but you know, and I bought these. This is not something I would normally buy. Like, you know me, I don't care about that. I've been buying more slabs lately, apparently. I've become a silver snob, I guess. This is a supposedly perfect coin, although I hear Annex is not the way to go. But, you know, you remember this year is the year they switched to that, the new design. So let me see if I have the new design. No, I do not have the new design Eagles. I don't care for the new design. How do you guys feel about the new design? I'm not a fan. Not enamored with it. It's not the worst design ever by far, but it's certainly not the best. It is not my favorite. Guys, find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you cannot find them, do not blame me. It is not my fault. I am just here trying to sleep, and I watched that video, and now I can't sleep because I have to tell the Kansas Kid, don't worry about what these jokers think. They ain't stacking your silver. They ain't the ones who are gonna reap the whirlwind one day when the dollar collapses or whatever scenario you think might happen, or just say there's a moonshot, or just say you want some security when you're old and you don't trust banks and such, right? So whatever your stacking strategy is, you stack what you want because you did your due diligence. Anyway, Take care, guys. Like, share, subscribe.